Look at all this EMC. Look at it just going up and up and up and up. How's it doing that? Well, I guess that's what we're going to find out this episode, isn't it? Welcome back. Here we are, folks. So we got some new stuff to do today. Now, we've talked a little bit about EMC generators aplenty, right? So this is an EMC generator. I keep calling it that, but really what it is, it's a blaze rod generator that's cheating us some extra EMC, right? So I actually just recently cleared this thing out. It was completely full. And I'm at 17 million EMC, but I've actually taken out a whole bunch of stuff and I've added a few things. For example, we have here a platform that we're going to do some stuff on today. Look, we made this thing out of Eternalist fuel. Look how expensive that thing's. 73,000 per block. You know why? Because I got it to spare. And you know what? We're really going to have it to spare after today. So, welcome to the wonderful world of flower power. With ProjectE and equivalent exchange, there is a superior, far superior way of generating EMC. We think this is cool. This is like a, I don't know, 3 million EMC per hour. Wait till you see this thing. So really, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. There's a bunch of stuff that we need. So we'll go ahead and start making all of that. I'm going to pause for just a second, make sure I've got everything I need together, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I got everything I need. All right, so the first thing we're going to need is, if you recall from ages ago, we had these Energy Collector Mark 1s. Well, these guys need to get upgraded so that we can do a little bit more EMC generation out of them. So we're going to go to the Mark II. I've got everything I need, glowstone, and a little dark matter. There we go, Energy Collector Mark II. This thing generates, what's this thing relative? So the other one was 4 EMC a tick, or a second. This is 12. Nice. We're going to go up a little bit higher on this thing, I think. To the Mark III directly, which requires some red matter. Now, we haven't talked about red matter. That's a new thing. But essentially, red matter is just a bunch of dark matter surrounded by Eternalist fuel. Not a big deal. Not that hard. So let's go ahead, put this thing back in here. So we're going to actually need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these in total for what we're about to do. Now we also need a couple other things. I need what's called the Watch of Flowing Time. So based on what you see here, gives 18 bonus ticks to nearby blocks every tick. Each tick, nearby mobs move 10% times the speed. What's that mean? Oh, you'll find out. So basically, well, let's go through this step by step, but let me go ahead and create this watch. So I need, I got everything I need right here. So we need a clock. Our first clock, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody still use clocks? I don't think I ever really used them all that much. And it's very confused here in the void. Must think it's always night. And then finally, we'll turn this into a Watch of Flowing Time. Nice. Let's put that guy away so we don't lose that pattern, because we're going to need a couple of those as well. And then finally, we need 4 of these red matter or dark matter pedestals, but we'll just create one and then we're going to get to work on, oh, I don't have any red matter. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at those EMC numbers drop using this stuff. What was I looking for? Pedestal. Expensive. All this is a pedestal. Okay. Put you in there. Good, we got that taken care of. Nice. Alrighty. I think that's all we need for the physical stuff. You'll see what we do with this thing. So now... Yep. Sorry. Just losing my thought here. I'm actually listening in on a conference call at work. But I'm not doing anything. I'm just lunching it. Okay. So here we are with this wacky thing that I have built here. So... first thing we got to put down is some of these energy collectors. I actually don't need that anymore. So, if you recall, these energy collectors, they generate EMC straight out of light. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that these guys are fully encased in light emitting stuff. The dirt. There we go. So we'll put that there. And then we need more of these guys to generate lots and lots of EMC. That's going to require, have enough? Yes, lots. And lots. And lots. And lots. And lots. And lots. And lots of glowstone. Okay. Glowstone too. Why don't we make that one glowstone? That'll be a little bit less ugly. And essentially, we are done. We have this thing generating a ton of EMC every second. These all doing it? Oh, that's because they have no place to go. They have no place to discharge all of their stuff. So let's give them a spot, shall we? What better place than here? What better time than now? Okay. I had to do it. We need an energy collector, or an energy condenser. Actually, let's do a Mark II of that guy. Oh, yeah, let's not. Well, maybe we could. Yeah. Is this going to cost me? 9 million? Oh, that's going to take up most of my stuff. Well, let's make it and see what happens, shall we? I don't have any red matter blarks made yet. Or do I? No. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I know it's not following. So if it looks like the video is screwy, it's not. It's me. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this guy in here. Make these. Yeah, I figured that was worth an achieve. That's a pretty impressive amount of EMC we're using there. But you know what? It feels wrong using like oh, I haven't made it yet. Duh. So red matter block. Let's store that away. Learned. And then we'll go over here and do the thing. And there's our points. All right. Now this has really put us down a little bit in terms of EMC, but I'm not too concerned. So let's go ahead and put this guy right in there. I'm beginning to think that these things need to be in place before that. What do you think? All right, let's try this again. This is this. Oh, you know what the problem is? I know what the problem is. It's like, hey, what's up? Ah, there it is. I have noticed that if you fill this up using a stack, it doesn't stick. A stack don't stick. Just remember that. You have to do an individual one, put it up there, and bada bing. Okay, so now this is generating, literally, look at how much EMC it's generating. 32,000 in just a couple of minutes. All right, so now that is done. You keep wondering, well, we keep asking, well, we ask. So we know that this is approximately, well, what are these supposed to be? Mark IIIs. Mark III, 40 EMC a second. So let's assume for the moment that that's what we're getting. So about 200 EMC a second. I would say that sounds about right. That looks about right, right? That's pretty fast. Hey, let's up that a little bit. Now I was thinking I'm here, but let's start here with this one. That was not a good thing. Okay. So we put our watch of flowing time on there. Paching! Look at it now. That's with just one of them. Just one of them doing the thing. How awesome is that? So now, let's just go make the 3 more that I wanted to put around here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be pumping out the EMC. This is going to be embarrassingly slow with the amount of EMC that this thing is going to be putting out in comparison to what we're about to do. Actually, we can go ahead. There we go, right back to 4 million, which is not enough. Okay, folks, it's still generating a whole bunch of EMC, but it actually just generated me 2.5 million, and it's been about 5 minutes. So I figured there was one other thing I wanted to try. So I have this other mod in this pack, equivalent extensions, and this adds actually a device that you can basically pump items into, and it'll convert them into EMC. So let's see what this looks like. Let's see how this works. So I need a transmutation tablet, so this is going to be a little expensive. Yep, it's going to eat up most of my EMC that I got now. 4 blocks of iron. Let's see how this works. Is that obsidian? Everything uses obsidian. I don't know what that one does, but let's stick with this one because I know. Yeah, Transmutation Chamber, obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I think, as I understand it, I also need one of these. I have repair talismans in here. 1, 2, 2, 3. And then I need a table? Is that right? Oh, fortunately, that's just a table. So move that. We got ourselves a transmutation table. Now, before we lose that, let's save that. And then this. Oh. All right. Soulbound talisman. So now, as I understand it, I just got to right-click this. And then put this in here. And then I think this goes in here. Let's see how this does for us. Fortunately, our numbers are pretty low there. Alright, so we're just under 200 or 300,000, right? So let's put this guy in here. It's going in. And where did it go? Oh, no, it came back. Look, we got our EMC back. That's pretty cool. Pumped it right in. So what I might think I might do is start out... Oh, no, that wouldn't work. Oh, we'll have to try some things. I may need to convert some of this around, but I think what we can do is take this and have this feed directly in and dump us in EMC as we go through. That's kind of cool. Alright. Look at all of this. Oh, tasty, tasty. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm going to think of what we're going to do next. I'll be right back. I think the only thing that we got left really to do is take a look at some of the really powerful armor that comes with ProjectE. And the reason for that is I need to go get a gas tier. So I'm going to do it the easy way. I'm going to create the gem armor. Since I've got 579 million EMC, because I let this run for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And that's after the 100 million EMC it cost me to pull out the stuff just for this. So the big thing here is we're taking the red matter armor, which is already fairly expensive at red matter. So it's, what, 3 million just for a helmet. But it's got some pretty good stats on it. So 3 and 2. So what's a diamond chest plate? 8 and 2. 8 and 2. Well, that's interesting. I wonder why it's so much less. Well, anyway, we'll take a look. There's probably other reasons. I guess I'll have to look that up. I just assumed it had a higher damage value. Or it may just be durability, too. Anywho, as you can see, once you add the gem armors in, though, add the gem to it, you get a little bit of extra benefit. So here we've got toggle to get night vision if you've got the helmet on. The chest plate... Oh, why it only tells you that? So the boots give you some significant speed increase. You get a little bit more toughness, a little bit more armor. The legs, I think it's either the legs or the chest that gives you the creative flight, which is kind of nice, right? And I don't know. I think these guys give you a hyper boost, or one of them gives you an extra jump. I think it might be this one. So they're all pretty expensive, and they require the creation of some of these bubbles, as well as the armor. So the armor itself is pretty expensive, and then these individual armor bubbles. So press R to fire a water projectile, acts as an infinite water bucket, right-click to fill tanks and cauldrons. Oh, that's kind of useful. So I could go through here. There's all kinds of working through, but the recipes are pretty straightforward in JEI. Some dark matter, some lava. There wasn't anything special I needed, I don't think, to create for that. So, have I been diligent? Did I? Yeah, I did. All right, so let's see here. Let's grab an empty bucket. or a stack of them, because that's what you do. Okay, and oh, look at that. Oh, we're going to have to get us one of those. Okay, so we're going to have to make another one of those. So let's go ahead and craft some super duper ultimate armor here. And I've been doing some playing around with enchanting as well, because this armor is not enchantable. I don't know that this is going to be my full-time set of armor. It will be when I really need to be well defended, because once you've got the gem armor, I think it automatically absorbs 90% of damage that hits you. So, yeah, you're pretty invincible in this stuff. But I was playing around with enchanting, and I got this Shadowstep enchantment on my boots, and I was like, oh, what's that? And it turns out that decreases the distance that hostile mobs see you. So I remember way back, I think it was episode 5, when I got shot off of the tower in the nether by that blast, or oh, what is that thing called? The blaze, like 200 blocks away. Yeah, that shouldn't happen anymore. I shouldn't have that problem. So I figured I'd try it, but then I got protection 4 on top of it, so that was quite a nice bonus. But these guys will probably go away. I would like to get to the point where we're doing like the Terra Steel armor. Let's see, does this work? So supposedly if I hit R, it does something, but it's not doing anything. There may be a conflict with my stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these things made up. So we got all the pieces, the Evertide Amulet, water projectiles. This gives you healing. That's kind of nice. And then the Klein Star Omega, which is just the ultimate EMC battery. And I think it'll hold 50 million EMC. So once this thing's full, it's worth like 75 million EMC. And I want to try something real quick. Let me see something here. Can I fill this up from here? Because I seem to recall... Oh, I don't want to unlearn it. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that unlearned it. This is filling them. I don't think it's necessary to have full ones, but I think your armor... I don't know. I think you have to have full ones in order for these special benefits to come into play. But I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. So let's go ahead and start crafting these guys up since we've spent all this time, effort, and energy on it. I don't know why it does that. Ding. And I think... Oh, look at that. The amulet stays, so we don't have to go create a new one. Nice. I want that one. I want this one. So this one uses the Vulcanite. This fires lava projectiles. Nice. And we got a full one there. This one restores nearby hungers, or players' hunger. Okay. That's nice. That's kind of useful. Let's go ahead and create one of these. Gravity Greaves. Alrighty then. And these shoot lightning at nearby mobs. Nice. I don't know whether they keep these powers or not with the boots, or with this on here. Now what I've done, you're going to notice something here. Aside from how very handsome I am, look at that. Look at how handsome this is. So nice. Oh, let's do it like this. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. So aside from that, we also have Creative Flight. Look at that. Sweet. Well, that'll make working in a skyblock kind of area a whole lot easier. But this also has like a super jump. But you don't have to fly while you're doing this. You can just kind of jump and give yourself a nice boosted jump. But if you really wanted to, you could fly anywhere you wanted. So here we go. We'll fly up here and land. Nice. It's not an elytra. It's not as much fun as an elytra, but it works. So very cool. I don't know. I've been kind of putting the armor up in the armor stands, stuff that I've been using. So yeah, I would say EMC, ProjectE, we have pretty much completed it. So I think we probably don't even need this thing anymore. Look at that. It's all full up. It's not doing us any values. So the first thing I want to do is take this and put my boots in there because I want to see what happens. I can't enchant these. Oh, that's a good... Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's do this. Almost didn't back these guys up. So let's see how much this is worth. 391 million. Wow. 120-some million. Nice. I guess it's worth it. They're pretty expensive. They got some serious amount of power to them. All right, so I think that'll be good enough for today. There's another thing I made. There's some other things that we've got going on. I think between episodes, I'll get rid of this guy. Thank you very much for your service, sir. Very much appreciated. And I think that should be about it. So this is Quibbling Ash 42, calling it quits.